Welcome to Trust Talks, Justin. My name is Pav. I'm the host. I'm the social leader at Trust Wallet, and it's a pleasure to have you here today at the Binance Clubhouse.
Bitcoin is trading below $1. It's a very small community.
Talk me through what you're seeing as the fastest adoption. Yes. Which areas are growing the most?
We just hit our 300 million users.
I wanted to start with a little bit about your background. Obviously, you're around from ICOs to now billions in trading volume. Yes. How has that journey been, and what still excites you at the moment, after being in the industry for so long?
Yes. I get into crypto industry around 2012. At that time, Bitcoin is trading below $1. It's a very small community, but actually at that time I can feel the vibe. I can feel like everybody is loving Bitcoin. In spite of the price, it doesn't matter. Like everybody just want to use Bitcoin, send Bitcoin. The community is really something. Get me into the industry. Now it's like 13 years, but at every time when I look back, it's a great, experience. And also, our journey with Trust Wallet has been so long. Trust Wallet is one of the first wallet to support Tron. And we have so many I think OG users back to 2018,
100%,
right? Start to use Tron on Trust Wallet, and I think this is Trust Wallet has been built a very long and trustworthy brand since then. And of course, our Tron community, everybody loves Trust Wallet, and most of them still using Trust Wallet, just like me myself. I also use Trust Wallet for the transaction, and I think it's an amazing product.
I love to see that. Yeah, we actually hit 200 million users.
Yes.
That was a massive milestone. 17 million monthly active users. So incredible journey. I know throughout your journey you've pushed into emerging markets. Latin America, Africa. Talk me through what you're seeing as the fastest adoption. Which areas are growing the most? Where are you seeing the most adoption coming through at the moment?
Yes, totally. I definitely believe emerging markets is the one grow the most. For myself, when I first founded Tron, we never think we gonna develop Tron in a single area, right? In the past, when I get educated in Jack Ma's business school, Hupa University, most of the entrepreneurs just start their company based on one location only first, right? Tencent is China only, WeChat, right? And Alibaba is China only. But I think from our generation, we start company is global company when it first started. So that's why Tron is the same. We just hit our 300 million users. Is very well distributed around globe, Africa, Latin America, United States, Asia, basically everywhere, Europe, everywhere. So that's also something I think from Jim perspective is kind of different from the entrepreneur before.
Yeah, 100%. And one of the questions that I love sort of diving into is, in the West, there's a strong focus on DeFi, trading. Yes. In the East, it's more of an infrastructure play.
Yes.
Talk me through how you're thinking about that. It's such an untapped market. As you're saying, the adoption is incredibly quick. Yes. And we know that these nations or these debanked countries or where inflation's high, there's a strong need for it.
Yes.
What's your take on sort of the strategies in terms of adopting in those markets?
Yes. Totally. First, I think we need to make a product very easy to use. Let's take Tron USDT as an example, right? It's a good brand. People trust, use it to trade on crypto exchange. And later on, because Tron is very fast with a very low gas fee and arrive instantly, so it's become one of the most popular choice for people to sending payments, sending transactions. I'm actually really amazed to see this has become the number one usage actually besides crypto, right? For people to do payments or such a thing. Recently, we also introduced a gas-free transaction.
I saw that.
Which is basically a contract, smart contract. You can use a smart contract, which we open source it. Any wallet, Trust wallet, like anybody can adopt it, these standards. So basically, users can only use Tether, USDT, a stable coin to pay the gas fee. So they don't need TRX to pay gas fee anymore to use this kind of the gas-free model. So this is also very popular. I see this grow like more and more because I want to make this like easy to use, like everybody can understand. They can use it like instantly, even without knowing like what's Tron, right? Like what's TRX. So that's the experience we are trying to build here.
It's an incredible point. Like making it seamless and easy for everyone to use, reduce that level of friction means more people can use it. And I mean, I was like, USDT was my first stablecoin that I ever used, right? And it was incredibly quick, incredibly fast. I did it on an exchange and it was brilliant. As soon as I went to a wallet, I was like, oh, I need TRX. It was a little bit complicated. And if you're new to that, that can be challenging. We're obviously doing multiple transactions, so we're familiar with that. But without that, I think that's going to contribute to that seamless factor that we need in crypto, right? We need that for people to come in, for the billion to come in. I wanted to shift the direction of the conversation a little bit onto yourself. So you've been branded as a genius, as a villain. What's one thing that the headlines don't know about Justin?
Yeah, I think the headline don't know about Justin is we want to get mass adoption. We want to get everybody into cryptocurrency. Actually, I don't really care, what people position me, because I just want get everybody from without knowing crypto into crypto expert and enjoy crypto, right? That's something also I think worth mentioning about. It's my investment to World Liberty Financial and support for President Trump. I think it's also based on this value because President Trump can be controversial in politically speaking, but I think as a very influential person and very powerful person, his support will really drive crypto into mass adoption. This agenda is apolitical, right? So that's why that's also my point of view. So we want to do everything we can to bring everybody into the crypto because it's a better ecosystem, it's a better financial technology. We want everybody to use that. And besides that, what they think of me, I'm totally fine with it.
I actually love that answer. I think it's one of the things I speak to leaders and builders all of the time is their strong focus on bringing the world on chain. And it's almost like the rest is almost noise. It's not really as relevant. Your primary focus is bringing people on chain so that, like you said, which is a great term, make crypto fun. It can be scary, it can be dangerous, it can be technical, but to make it fun is brilliant. And I'm glad you touched on President Trump there because I completely agree. He's had 4 NFT collections, over $40 million in volume created from it. He's controversial, but leading the way for crypto adoption, I think net bullish. I completely agree with that. Talk me through some of the volume that you guys are going through because it's an incredible amount of volume. 24 hours, 7 days and 30 days. I was looking today. It's staggering.
So Tron today, we have 300 million users. And last year we handled around $5 trillion of transaction. And this year will be like 7, I think definitely like 7, even 8, double the volume. And every day, if you check now, like every day we are handling like $30 billion, 20 to $30 billion transaction every day. So basically it's already passed, actually passed Visa, MasterCard. But I think we can go way beyond that because Visa Master is the last generation of technology, right? So we are talking about 24/7 settlement here, right?
Which is big.
And this is gonna bring like huge volume to everyone, and I believe we will keep seeing the growth rate, and it will be the next 5-10 years, biggest narrative. We will see more and more people on chain. We'll see like 7 billion people on Earth all on the blockchain.
Wow. And I mean, I'm glad you mentioned those numbers because they really are staggering. And to outperform Visa, on something that's, 24/7, it really is staggering.
Yes.
Just as we head into the last sort of 5 minutes of the interview, I really wanted to get your take on the future of Tron.
Yes.
So talk me through, you touched on there, what do the next 12 months look like?
Yes.
And then if you can, share with me a little bit about the partnerships that you guys have got building. You mentioned World Liberty there. Tell me a little bit about that as well.
Yes, sure. First of all, definitely stablecoin development. We just hit $70 billion USDT on Tron last week.
Congratulations.
So it's a great achievement. And I believe we might have a chance to surpass like $100 billion this year. So that's something we are working on. We see more and more people start to use it. And I believe like $100 billion is doable. And also, of course, we are happy to support other stablecoin as well. We all know like USD1, World Liberty Financial, they are planning to issue their token on Tron as well. So that's also a great milestone. And also, of course, we launched USDD, which is the decentralized US dollars. There's no way people can freeze you. It's a smart contract control. I don't control it. Nobody control it. It's a decentralized stablecoin. And it's grow like very fast too. Right now it's around $400 million just for 2 months. We launched it. I believe this year target will be $1 billion.
Wow.
And then after that, we are also partnership with Chainlink, RV, and Just Land to deliver the DeFi experience on Tron. Right now it's already very big TVL. I think it's $5 billion or something. I think it will continue to grow to around, I would say $10 billion this year. And also we are focused a lot on WBTC development. WBTC today is like $13 billion. But we are building it, this year. Wow. Hopefully with the Bitcoin price goes up, we can hit $20 billion. And we will collaborate with Binance, of course, Trust Wallet, a big WBTC development as well. I think this is the core because like everybody loves Bitcoin, right? We want to bring the Bitcoin liquidity right now on Ethereum to BNB chain, to Tron, like Solana, like all the blockchain. And also, of course, for TRX itself, we just filed ETF in United States. And hopefully this year we can get approved.
Of course. No, I completely agree. And the final question I had was, because I'm nowhere conscious of time, if you could send one tweet now and the whole world would see it, what would that tweet be and why?
Buy Bitcoin.
Absolutely love that. I just want to say a massive thank you for taking the time. Really appreciate you taking some time to come and chat with us and really enjoyed the conversation.
Totally. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.